This is the Fantasy Football Dudes podcast.
We're back, my dudes. I still don't know what to do on those. Drafts are a little different for me, but this is Trent.
Just say, what's up, my dudes? We got a draft today.
What up, my dudes?
Like
this is Trent. It is draft day here in, we're still in, Seth's little photo studio, and that sounds weird every time I say that. I don't know why, but I am joined by Phil, Jordan, and Seth, of course, and as usual, the dudes are buzzing. So we got a little special draft we're going to do here today. We're going to have a donut draft. It's going to be 3 rounds, and it is going to be... Do you think we could go... You think we could snake this, or should we just keep it the same?
I don't like the snake.
You don't like the snake? You got to be able to
draft.
think on your feet. That's why.
What were the results of the last draft?
All right, last draft. last
I want to know.
Interesting
Christmas
that you should
Traditions
ask.
draft. We had Seth took first with 43% of the
Finally.
votes. He had decorating Christmas
because I
tree,
wasn't here.
White elephant, driving Christmas lights. You were here.
I was
Second
here,
place,
excuse me.
we had Team C with 25%. They had watching Christmas movies, decorating cookies, Chick-fil-A peppermint shake. Then third, we had Team A, who had hanging Christmas lights, making gingerbread houses, and opening stockings. And last, we had Team B, which was Jordan, which was buying a Christmas tree, cookies for Santa, and watching the Lakers. So there we go. That is our
Too many Laker haters out there.
Probably so. I think, or you could argue too many Laker lovers because, no, I'm just kidding. You probably got every Laker fan though that, follows us. We're not a basketball pod. You know what I mean? So you probably did get a majority of the basketball fans there. But Seth, we're doing a donut draft. We're going to go 3 rounds. This is your first draft you've ever won, I believe.
Yeah.
How do you feel? You feel pretty good?
I think it's my 4th or 5th draft, and I've gotten last in every single draft, and I finally won one. So yeah, I'm happy about it. I'm happy I get to go first.
Big day.
Makes me happy.
Yeah. So Seth, you are first in this donut draft. Okay. So this is do we want to go clockwise? How we want to do this, guys?
I think that's
we can
fair,
go
right? Because I
clockwise.
think did Phil take second anyways?
Yeah, Phil took second.
Oh,
Okay, so
there we go.
we'll go clockwise. So at the number 101 of the draft, I'm just going to take the classic glazed donut.
There's nothing wrong with that.
You're going
Nothing wrong with
glaze.
that.
Okay.
The best type of glaze is Krispy Kreme, too, by the way.
Yes.
Does it? Yeah, I'm not a huge Krispy Kreme
I think
guy.
Krispy Kreme is good, but I would say I like my glazed donut from my local donut shop here where we live. I think it's better, but I mean,
Warm Krispy Kreme, though,
a warm
is hard
Krispy
to
Kreme
beat.
is
When I see that light on, I feel kind of like a tater tot, my
At
neck
Krispy
gets-
Kreme?
Yeah, no, but you get when
Yeah.
that tater tot's turning brown right there,
Oh,
I just
yeah,
get all
yeah.
warm and fuzzy and I just want to pull over.
Yeah.
No one else gets that feeling?
No.
No.
But I
But
will
none of
say
us also look like you either.
the Krispy Kreme donuts are smaller.
That's a
they
problem.
are
Which
smaller,
is
but you can consume more.
Yeah, that's true. You could eat 3 of them and feel better
You don't.
about it.
For what it's worth, what's weird is glazed donuts at other places. I eat them, I feel a little more full. Whereas at Krispy Kreme, I feel like you eat 1 or 2, for instance, and I don't feel as
Yeah, you could go out and run a mile after.
no, not like that, but I don't feel as stuffed. I
The
guess.
thing with Krispy Kremes, though, Seth, is our closest one's 35 minutes away.
And then you have to wait another 35
Yeah, I don't
minutes in
really
line,
ever
right?
So it's just kind of
well, the local grocery store used to have them in there.
yeah,
But they weren't. Then you might as well just get because they're not warm, right?
have to put 'em
That's
in the
the only
microwave,
benefit.
yeah.
Oh yeah, microwave. Forgot about that.
I know you don't microwave things, though.
That's one
Yeah,
of those
you know
things
what?
that I
Probably put
wouldn't
it in the
microwave.
oven.
Yeah,
Feels
It's
like
one
I
of those
reheat
things-
my Krispy Kremes in the oven.
I wouldn't reheat it. You don't reheat donuts. That's I think the biggest
the
issue.
day olds you can get them for cheap, it's just they're not as good.
This in this case, you have a bigger donut to just you have to buy 12, but in reality that's 4.5 donuts.
Yeah, and the other thing with Krispy Kremes too is they single layer them. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Other donuts
yeah,
kind of stack
yeah.
them up sideways. So Krispy Kreme's a little bit
And you have to
different.
wait.
Yeah, you
the
have
one
to
in Fresno,
wait.
you don't have to wait that much.
Yeah, you have to wait.
It's not that long.
I don't go that.
Oh, the one in
much, believe
Burbank
it or
where I
not.
used to live. I don't know if you guys knew. I lived in Burbank for a little while.
I had no idea.
I kind of
The
wish I forgot.
the line was 45 minutes easily every single time.
That's unreal.
drive through and walking in.
Have you guys ever got anything at Krispy Kreme's other than just the basic glaze?
I think I got a chocolate donut, and it was not good. Like it was just like the glaze is their bread and butter.
I've gotten there, like they make some like cool Halloween ones. Like they're like, it's like a dressed up, like there's like a vampire. There's like a Frankenstein donut. They're okay.
Does anyone think that like Glaze 101 is that a bad pick? Like,
I don't.
I think that's the most popular donut.
could that have come back to you though?
No.
Maybe. I don't know
I
if
don't
that
think
got
so.
drafted
It
last time.
might. It might have. It might have been. It may have come back to him, but I don't think it's going past the second round.
No, I don't think so. But it might have got past you.
Yeah, like 2.1 maybe.
But all right, Phil, what are you taking here?
I
Phil?
think we did this draft a while back, and I got a lot of flack for my pick, so I'm going to try and be a little bit more strategic. I really like a maple bar.
that's a great pick.
A maple
I was
bar is
hoping that would
delicious.
come to me.
I don't want to say bacon maple, although crumbled bacon on top of a maple bar is very delicious.
I can't get into the bacon donut deal. I
Not
don't
the
know why.
strips, not the strips of bacon. It just needs to be like, loose crumbles on top of the maple.
It's kind of like the taste of when you're eating like bacon with pancakes, right?
Correct.
It's
Yeah.
similar taste there.
Yeah, similar taste and sensation, and so it's really good, honestly. But a regular old maple bar,
Oh yeah, no, absolutely.
I like sometimes won't even get a glazed donut. I'll just go get a maple bar.
yeah,
For sure.
a couple maple bars.
I
And
don't
we've
know if
talked
that's
about
that
inflation
uncommon.
and impacting donuts. What'd you say?
I don't know if it's that uncommon to just get a maple bar at the donut shop.
No.
No, yeah, that's what I'm saying.
What about like, do you guys drink anything with your donuts? Like you get a milk with it? Like I kind of like milk with my donuts.
I do too, but I feel like sometimes just coffee with
Just
it
too
is
much.
just like
Coffee's really good.
Dip it in
Coffee's
there.
really good.
The old
The
Homer
local
Simpson.
donut shop here has the really good apple juice and the.
They do.
Oh, the apple
They
thing.
do.
Yeah,
They
I
got
remember
the apple
that.
juice.
Yeah, I mean, we talked about this too. That the prices of donuts is just simply skyrocketing. Like I think that donuts.
I think you go to the donut shop too much, Phil.
That's true, but the donut
notice.
should be $1.50 max.
Phil does live within 40 yards of
It
his
is
donut
dangerous.
shop. That is
dangerous.
dangerous, Phil. You could go every single day of your life.
Yeah,
And your
multiple
wife
times a day.
might not even know.
She wouldn't.
It's that
yeah.
close.
Oh
You could
yeah.
just
Feels
Plus,
like
my
that.
office is right there.
Oh,
just
yeah,
like
like,
you
you
can
can
go
go for a run.
Phil's like, hey, I'm going for the run on my lunch break. He ran to the donut shop and sat there for 30 minutes.
Yeah,
and ran back.
there's some brown like maple-ish stuff right there. No, that's
All right,
that's a
Trent.
solid pick there, Phil.
Yeah, you
I
got to
like
go
it.
maple
I
bar.
like it.
I'm not going to go maple bacon. I think you just got to go maple.
It kind
bar.
of bums me out because I was kind of hoping that would fall to me.
I don't think that one comes back around though.
It doesn't. No, it absolutely does not. That was the right pick. Can I say a maple old fashioned? You know what I'm talking about?
that's
It's
different.
different.
That's a
It's
different
different.
donut. Yeah.
Okay.
And old fashioned. In the old fashioned, you're saying is like it's kind of like the loaf, right?
It's like it's more of a cake.
Yes, correct. Yep,
Yeah.
I like that one
It's
too.
kind
That's a
of
good
it's
one.
kind of crinkled.
Yes,
you know what I'm
correct,
saying?
correct.
But yeah. So I
Not a
like-
circle. It's like a loaf. Like
No,
Seth
it's
said.
circle.
It's
It's
The-
just
circle.
a circle, but it's more cakey.
Yeah,
texture.
yeah.
And
And
more
it-
like than less fried bread.
Yeah.
kind of.
Yeah, so I like the old fashioned maple old fashioned. That's my favorite. That's the one I look when I walk up to the box at at work. If someone brings in donuts, I will go look for that old fashioned maple old fashioned every time. And there's something about that texture with the maple. It's really good.
Do you feel like that's the most uncommon donut that you'll get in the box if someone brings it to work though?
Yeah.
I feel like there's usually
They
one or two.
might do it just so the people who like those get them, right?
Because if there isn't anyone that likes it, it'll get left in the box.
Yeah.
yeah, and then you're hoping there's one person there. I
can-
mean, I'm not saying your pick's bad, but
Can we talk
It
about
is bad.
worst? Can we talk about worst donuts?
That
though?
wouldn't have come back to you.
Maybe
talking
so.
about one that would have come back to you.
Yeah, I
Definitely
think
could
it
All
have
right,
got
I
be
would-
quiet, bun roll over there that you got last year. That one you still could have got from the last draft. But what we have is
sweet roll.
like, what about like someone brought coconut glazed donuts in the office, 3 of them.
Oh, with,
they
like, the
never got
coconut
bought.
sprinkles?
No one ate
No,
them.
yeah.
Like they were left there.
Sorry,
Like,
so hold on. What? But from a donut shop or like a bag?
from a donut shop, it was glazed with coconut on it.
Oh, I would eat that. I think
It's
it's
like something like you walk to the box, like, yeah, that's what I'm gonna pick.
no,
Like,
no. I think it would be like if it's left over, I'd probably cut a piece
If
of
it was
it
like his
and
fourth
just try
donut,
it.
fourth donut of the morning, that was the
if there's
only
no
one in the
donuts
box.
left in the box and it's only that one left, sure, I'll eat.
Yeah,
Yeah, there's nothing wrong. Yeah, like you're gonna try it.
To buy 3 of them and put 3 in a
That's
box.
unnecessary.
Yes, it's
Yeah.
abuse.
One
That's
is-
that is someone who came to the office and they didn't know what they were doing. They went to the donut shop unprepared and said, "Hey, just give me 12 donuts."
Yes,
that's what that
correct.
is.
That's
Yes.
that's so bad.
You got to
Yeah.
go there with a plan.
Yes,
And the
absolutely.
donut shop got rid of them because that's the one they
Yes,
sell the
exactly.
least.
probably-
They
yeah.
suck.
Yeah, exactly.
And that's a good point. point though, Trent, is you have to go into the donut shop with a plan. I periodically will have a group of people over my house for donuts in the morning. And I will go to, and I usually buy like, it's about 4 dozen donuts, and I go with a plan every time. Almost a written list. Like, here are the hit list items that I absolutely need to have in my donut box. Like it needs to
And
be
you got
done.
a couple old fashions for guys like Trent. Who love them.
Exactly.
Now, I will say the old fashioned without frosting, no good. I don't like
false.
that. No, I do not like that.
Not
one
even
at
with the
all.
glaze one? Or so,
The old fashioned that's just bread, that's
correct.
no good.
Yeah, no, that's, it's just like eating bread.
Exactly.
It has a hint of
If
sweetness,
I want a
but it's
bagel,
not
I'll go to
great.
a bagel shop.
Yeah.
But anyways, Jordan, you're up here.
I'm gonna go with a white sprinkle cake donut.
White sprinkle, yeah.
sprinkle. I knew you were coming with that one. And
It's
honestly,
the best. Like it's
I love sprinkle.
it's the number one. Like that's
And white frosting, not pink.
white and pink are both. I like the white over the pink, but pink is almost like it's real close.
It's close. all
It's
right.
just as good though. Like if there's a white and pink, and like if say Trent got to the box before me, takes the white. I'm okay. I'm not as happy with the pink. Like I'm
Yeah.
not like. But I would took the white, but I'll take the pink instead of the white. Like it's
Yeah.
not that big of a deal.
yeah. What about like chocolate sprinkles?
I'm not a chocolate sprinkle.
I don't
guy.
like it as much. The texture's a little different on chocolate sprinkles than the other
is.
one.
Yeah.
For whatever reason.
the flavor doesn't. The flavor profile of the two doesn't go as well together.
Yeah, Phil, but I will say the chocolate sprinkles, or is it a chocolate nut? Like there's like a
That one is really good.
that one's good, but like the chocolate sprinkles is light years away from coconut glaze. Like it's in a different
Yeah, yeah,
ballpark.
yeah,
like, but
they wouldn't even be. They wouldn't be the same species.
no.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
We're talking like
You
humans
guys are
and chimps.
using
You know what I'm saying?
analogies that are going over my head right now.
well, this is an advanced conversation.
Yeah.
But Seth,
I know you guys eat a lot of donuts. I can't remember the last time I ate a donut for what it's worth.
Well,
You guys
that
probably
is a
ate-
sad lie.
You guys both probably ate one this morning.
I
wish.
Jordan,
I
I was.
I
had
might
to
go get some tomorrow.
Yeah, I had to convince myself not to get one this morning. I wanted one so bad.
They actually probably weren't open today.
maybe not.
No, they're open every
It's
day.
New Year's Day. Yeah, I
Rain
think
or
they were.
shine,
They
they're
were open on
open.
Christmas.
Yeah.
They were open on Christmas. Those donut shop people,
They're actually not open tomorrow. That's what it is. Yeah.
That's a bummer because I would have gone tomorrow. Seth, you were going to go too.
Yeah, it's
go
a bummer,
ahead, Seth.
actually.
What are you going to?
But this one I'm gonna take here is one that will probably be open tomorrow. Is the ones you buy at a store, kind of like in a box. I'm gonna take like the
Interesting.
typical cop donut, just a chocolate covered like
Oh,
donut.
yeah, yeah.
You know what
Oh,
I'm
like
talking about?
the like this.
They're cake.
They're
They're
like
cake donuts.
Yeah, it's like the ones you buy at the store in like the boxes, and it has a clear thing on top, and
Yeah.
it's like I don't know what brand it is.
Is it Hostess?
It tastes
It-
like
it could be. I think
candle
it
wax
could be-
coating on the donut.
I think
Again,
good,
if it's the
though.
only thing there, I will eat it.
No, I think it's good, and I think it's
It's
a
like
very
a chocolate
com-
frosting, right?
Yeah, I think it's one of the most common donuts too. Like
you
Yeah.
say cop donuts.
it is a cop donut. It's like what you see in the movies the cops eat. Like
So wait,
those
there's
kind of
chocolate
donuts.
on it?
Yeah, it's the whole thing is covered in chocolate.
It's like I'm saying, it's literally like looks like candle wax a little bit. What, don't you agree with that?
Guys, I should
little
know
bit.
this, and I'm struggling to know what this is, which makes me
Pull
think
up
you
a
could have gotten the
picture of
third
it,
round.
Trent.
Well, what do I look up here?
Grocery
chocolate donut.
store chocolate donut.
Chocolate donut.
Like it's
Right
always,
here,
Like I always
Hostess
like
donuts right there, but they're but they're the biggest ones.
All you had to say was the donuts.
I always like the powdered sugar ones.
Yeah, powdered sugar ones aren't bad.
I like the chocolate ones more.
I'm not judging you as bad now, Seth. I do like the donuts.
You
but
do
I've never
like
got
those.
the big ones.
But do you see what I'm
But
saying a little
powder's
about the
better.
candle wax
Yes,
a little
powder
bit?
is better.
Yeah.
That was a miss there, Seth.
You're talking about like those, Seth, but like in the chocolate.
yes.
Chocolate,
Mhm.
yeah.
I think that's the whatever brand that one is. That's the one I've usually got.
Intamins or
Yeah.
Intamins.
Entenmann's.
Those are like the ones that you like. You'll take if you're going to like a school camp, you know, and you're like
Yeah,
going up for
yeah.
a camping trip. You grab those, throw those in your bag, and there's your breakfast.
They got
every
like the
morning.
little tube, and it has like 6 of the minis in there.
That's the,
Yeah, I like the bigger ones than the minis, but yeah, I've eaten plenty of those minis. So
Yeah. Seth, that's actually a great point because like that is like one of the
that's your
most
typical gas station donut.
It's your typical gas station donut, but it's like one of the most unhealthy things that you can eat in the morning. But that was literally always like if you're going on a camping trip, that's like
That is
what you're
one
eating
of the most,
for breakfast.
It's one of the most common things.
Yes.
There was a trip where that was I skipped the breakfast every morning and bought 6 packs of those donuts, and I would just eat all 5 every morning just so I could sleep in, because I stayed up till 3 a.m. the night before, like that night anyways, and I was waking up at 8, so I had to eat those donuts. I wasn't going to breakfast at 8.
Waking up at 8 is so early.
When you go to bed at 3.
Yeah, depending on how old you are. If this was like 6 months ago,
Yeah, I was like 15 when
okay,
I was doing
then
this.
excusable.
So let's bring up a side discussion here. You did Maple Bar last pick, Phil.
Yeah.
People in the Midwest call them Long Johns.
No, that's not.
I don't even know what that
acceptable.
is.
I think they're 2 separate things, Trent.
Are they?
I feel like they're the
Long
same. Because when I go to like
John
Dunkin'
Donuts.
Donuts, like the Long John is a maple
Oh,
bar. is
it
what I-
does look different, Trent, for what it's worth.
Really? Yeah, it looks like it may be a little more frosting on a Long John. I don't know. Just a little side donut discussion there for you.
So it's a more of a, I think it's more of a cake.
And less of a fried
No,
bread.
it has jelly or custard inside of it.
And you can get those
And they're
bars
and they're
filled with-
fried, not baked. I don't know I don't know.
No,
But our bars
fried.
here are Phil is
Fried.
saying is fried.
Yeah.
All right, what are you going with here, Phil?
All right, this is the one that I think it's underrated. I probably could even waited until the 3rd round to get this one, but I want to lock it up early just in case. It is the glaze, cinnamon, and sugar. It's like a crumble. Do you know what I'm talking about? Like it's a
That
little,
crumble donut.
yeah, but it's a glaze though.
Yeah, crumbled donut though.
Yeah, it's crumble.
That's a good one.
That one is unreal. Best dipper for coffee. Like it
Oh
adds.
man, I gotta get that one now. Stop.
Have you never had that one, Seth?
No, I have. I just forget. It's so good
don't
with
know.
It's
coffee.
really
He's
good.
over
Because
here.
I-
He's
because I-
drooling back behind the video camera.
Because I always get the
man.
maple bar.
What donut
Yeah.
is it? The what?
Crumb
It's the
donut.
crumble donut. Yeah. It's got like cinnamon and sugar.
That's
you
what
dip
they
that
use
in
for
your,
like coffee, right? People like them with coffee.
That's what I
Yeah.
just said. Yeah. Jordan wants to throw his water bottle at me. It flavors your coffee, makes it delicious. Like that donut is, but it's the glazed version. You guys know I'm saying that, right? Not the yeah. So that one is the non-glazed version is good too, but the glazed version is better. Like it's just it is a step up above the glaze in my opinion. It's really good.
That's solid. Like I like that one there. I am coming up.
And let's be honest, if you're eating a donut in the morning, you're not doing very much. You're not really doing anything after that, right? Like you're not going to go out and run a mile later that
hope
day.
not.
I think you're just starting your day on the wrong foot. Does that make a little bit of sense? Like
I think there's definitely a lot of people like when they're younger kids who will eat donuts and go play like a sporting event.
yeah, that's not inaccurate. My children definitely do that. You know what I'm saying? But I just like as an adult, you get to a place where you're just like, yeah, I can't.
I want to, but I can't.
You're basically ending your day. You know what I'm saying by eating a donut, ending and starting.
The best is after you play the sporting event in the mornings.
Yeah.
Then you get the donut.
Well, we used to do when we were in high school, and Seth, you probably did this too, depending on who your coach was, but you get donuts while you watch film after your football game.
Yeah, a lot of guys still do that.
Yeah.
I don't know if they do it anymore, but
Yeah, that was the Saturday morning film sesh. Okay, I'm up here. I am gonna go with an apple fritter. I like an apple fritter. You can share it with a friend. You get a little bit of that sweet in there. I'm a texture guy. You know what I'm saying? Like I went with an maple old fashioned. There's a different texture of that than apple fritter.
are you McDonald's apple fritter guy?
Apple pies?
Or is that the same thing, kind of?
Different. No, have you never had an apple fritter?
No, I have, but isn't it kind of similar?
No, it isn't.
No, that one's a pie.
I thought McDonald's had a fritter though.
They might.
I think they do.
I
Let's
need
look
to
Well, an
try. I
apple
need to
fritter
try
and an
it.
apple fritter donut are also different.
Yeah.
Okay.
The apple fritter donut.
I'm getting McDonald's apple fritter, and it does
you're
look
probably
like they
gonna-
have one. Seth's not wrong. Glazed donut with apples and cinnamon. That's right. They have an apple fritter.
Well, that's not the one I'm drafting.
510 calories.
That's less than I thought. Seth is
Holy
dabbing back
smokes.
there. All right. So yeah, apple fritter. I think it's good. I don't feel like you guys love that pick.
No,
Maybe I
it's not
could've waited.
great.
You know what? I've actually never really tried them, and I do like apple like stuff. So maybe I should try it.
I don't like apple pies, but I do like apple fritters for whatever.
I
You
feel
don't
like,
like apple pie? You don't like apple
No,
pie?
I'm not
I
a
feel like
huge apple
that
pie
can.
guy.
I know my
Then maybe
grandma
I wouldn't
loves
like
that
it
one.
because I
feel
love
like
apple pie.
I feel like it could be like an
I bet
older
you'd like
folks donut because I know that's my grandma's favorite donut.
Is the
Is
apple fritter?
as the donut apple fritter.
It's also one of those things when your doctor's like, "Hey, how many donuts do you have a week?" You're like, "Oh, I have one." Little does he know it's an apple fritter, and it's like the same as 3. You know what I mean? Like,
And you're having two and a half of
It
those.
might be the most expensive donut out there. I almost did Bear Claw. I like Bear Claws also.
Bear claws, yeah, not
Bear
bad.
Claws are good. But yeah, I went with apple fritter there. Jordan, you want to close up the second round here for us?
Yeah, I'm a pretty like simple donut guy. I'm gonna go with just the classic like sugar donuts. You know,
Okay.
just
You like the sugar on
so
top.
instead of glaze on the top, it's
Yeah.
just the light thin
Dusting.
layer of sugar.
I used to like the sugar twist donuts. You know what I'm
Yes.
talking about?
Yep.
Those weren't bad, but
like honestly, the only donuts I ever really get is like for the most part, I'm a classic like glazed sugar white sprinkle guy. Like for the most part. So this third pick's gonna be a little tough on me, but
All right.
think
I
got one
feel
in
like
mind.
that donut. If it's like one of the later donuts, I don't mind eating it, but it's definitely not the donut I'm gonna choose.
Oh, it's always my second one. So it's
I'm
always
never gonna choose that donut if there's other ones there.
It's always
Like,
sprinkle.
I will eat it and
Sprinkle,
enjoy it still.
and then I come back to the box, see what's left. There's always a sugar donut right there for me to get.
I
See,
feel
that's clutch for you.
Yeah.
our first round is like pretty like most people be like, yeah, I like that. But like the second one, it's like this is where it's like you got to dig deep. You're like, hey, I had one donut, probably shouldn't have one more, but I don't want to get the same thing. But I'm going to go get another one and go back to the box,
Yeah.
see what there
But
is.
see, that's the sugar one is always good for a second one because I feel like it's a little bit on the lighter side for me. Like it always like it's a little bit
There's
lighter.
nothing light about a donut.
Not
but yes,
healthy. I
yeah,
said
for
lighter.
sure. Yeah,
Like it doesn't.
yeah. No,
like
airy.
Because it's not the cake. Like if you already had the one cake, like
Airy, yeah.
It's similar to a glaze. Like a glaze, same
When you're
way,
getting
like-
into rounds 2 and 3 here, you're really like, if you're like, oh, I'm going to meet up with a buddy for coffee, I'm going to grab donuts before, and I'm going to buy like 3 donuts that I like. So if they're like, nah, it's okay, I don't want a donut, I can ingest 3 donuts that are all
It's
gonna
also
be
like you're not getting an apple fritter as your second donut.
no, you're not.
No, that's
Like, I was-
that's your only donut.
That's
You're
a one and
calm-
done.
You're
That's a
calm
one and done.
after that one.
and you're splitting that with your buddy if you're meeting somebody. Maybe, depending.
yeah.
Trent, are you splitting that or?
I don't remember the last time I had an apple fritter just because of that because of that reason. You know what I'm saying? Because it's kind of like I kind of want to try this one. I like it, but that's like a one and done. You know what I mean?
What
Like,
they need to do is here's $1 million idea. Just sell pieces of donuts. Like some of them are just simply too big. You have the donut hole model, right? And you just add different kinds because I like having
call
a
it
lot of
apple
different.
holes.
Sure.
Said this is the point in time where you take your
Okay, I'll take my third pick
Yes.
here. So this one I'm going to go with my heart. This is my favorite donut, and some people might not say this donut, but at least at my
Wait, hold up.
No,
You
he took glaze.
You
Just
took
to, yeah.
your favorite donut in the third round, not the first round.
It's falling to him.
yeah, it failed to me, and you guys might not say it's a donut, but it is
Well,
a
no, if it's not a donut, we're not going to let you take it.
No, it is a donut. It's a.
But you just said we might say it's not.
because it's the name. So the name of it is a cinnamon roll donut. Okay. So if you at our local donut shop, it is shaped like a cinnamon roll. Okay. But the thing is fried bread, just like the rest of the donuts, like fried donuts.
Yes.
And you can peel it off,
Yeah.
and it has like cinnamon, like a cinnamon
Yes,
roll.
I know
does,
exactly
But
what
it's
you're
not. It
talking
is
about.
not a cinnamon roll.
It's like a cinnamon. It's cinnamon swirl glaze.
Sure, yeah, it's a cinnamon roll donut, and that is my favorite donut, and it fell to me. So
No, that is a donut.
and that
It's a
one
donut.
that one you can break off, and it's a bigger one, so you probably only eat that one, and you can pick it off, dip it in your coffee. That's the one I usually go for.
Some people call that like tiger's tail. Like there's a couple different.
Yeah, that's my favorite donut.
Yeah.
I'm gonna look up tiger's tail donut.
Yeah,
I've
I
never
know.
heard that before.
Sounds like I don't know. But Phil, you are on the clock. What are you thinking here?
Yeah, as soon as sorry, it's the same flavor, but it's not. It's shaped
Yeah,
different.
it's-
If
Yeah.
you're
get what
thinking
I'm
of
saying?
tiger's blood, and that is a shaved ice flavor.
All right, so the next one I'm going to go. Can I go with this? I don't know. I kind of alluded to it a little bit. Donut holes.
No, that's a
you
good
can
one.
take it.
I
That's
love
solid.
donut holes, man. You could just you get like 12, 24, 36,
Just
48.
see Phil on his run. He starts to off, grabs a bag of donut holes at the donut shop. And he's literally on his run, eating them
And
as
just
he goes.
popping them.
Every stop sign, every time it's across the crosswalk,
Yeah,
a stop,
3.
put a donut
Three.
in, keep running.
Here's the thing, though. Donut holes for like kids. That's a great donut. It doesn't make a mess.
Yeah.
It's easy. Like
I'm sure some kids figure out how to make a mess with it.
But like I don't know, like compared to like my dad brought my daughter a jelly-filled donut yesterday. You know,
Sounds like
that
a
was
disaster
That
waiting
was
to
a
happen.
mess. You know, but
Yeah.
she loved it though. So
Of course, yeah. But the donut holes, they're easy. They're fairly inexpensive. They're like the most inexpensive on the menu. It's kind of like
They were cheaper for a long time.
They were cheaper for a long time. You get them in a little bag, so you basically have like a donut wallet that you're carrying around most of the day.
Purse, a purse.
I'm not going to call it a
satchel.
purse. Donut satchel that you're carrying around most of the day, and you can just like I think
Put 'em in
Michael
your shirt
Scott
pocket.
Michael Scott said this: parcel them out for calories. You know what I'm saying? Like, do you guys remember that episode
No,
when he got
it's
2
good.
brownies? Eat one now, eat one later. It's kind of the donut thing.
Man, so this is my last pick here.
Yeah, and I don't think if you win this one, this is rigged. Your draft has not been good.
donut holes would fall to me right there. The maple old fashioned I probably could have got later. That was kind of like getting like a kicker, but that is my favorite one. That's my problem. I'm going to go with strawberry frosted pink sprinkles. So just pink sprinkles.
That's a good
I'm
one.
Go with pink sprinkles.
The glaze?
Clean up. No, the cake one.
Okay, all right. It is different than Jordan's white.
Slightly different.
You think I should go? You think I should go glaze? That is different. I'll go pink glaze. Pink sprinkle glaze.
I didn't really know they have those.
They have
They do.
glaze. Yeah.
and
The
they have,
thing is,
yeah.
it has to be strawberry. If it's like cotton candy flavored on a donut,
No, it
that's
needs to
wrong.
be strawberry.
Yeah, it has to be
I haven't
strawberry.
had the cotton candy, but I want to try it now.
Not good.
But for
still
what it's worth,
try it.
if you're going with the fried version of like the glazed ones, they do at our local donut shop. But like I think it's Fruit Loops on them.
Yes.
You
Yeah.
have that one? That
My
one's
kids
okay.
like that one.
Yeah.
It's more like the excitement of like what's on the like they have fruity pebbles on a couple of them.
Yeah. Yeah. Phil, what do you got here?
then you
What
need
do
It's
Jordan.
me. I'm
Jordan, sorry.
closing
You're
this thing
closing
out
this.
here.
You're shutting down the club.
So I'm gonna go with
Shutting down the shop.
Boston cream donut.
Boston cream donut.
So
that's-
it's the donut with the custard filling inside, the vanilla custard filling.
I don't mind that one. Like it's not my favorite, but it is not terrible. Like I do know there are people who like love.
I
jelly.
like the custard. I'm a like vanilla custard filling. So
to me, that's almost more of a dessert. Where we're talking about breakfast items, that's like
it's literally it's a donut, Phil.
yeah, but it's a dessert donut. You know what I'm saying? Like it's the one you eat after the cinnamon twist. You know what I'm saying? A little bit.
Sure, I guess. Like
It's a
no,
good.
It's no
I
different
can-
than like the
it's
apple fritter.
No,
like,
it's considered a donut. The
Yeah.
apple fritter should be a dessert too.
Yeah.
But do you get what I'm saying? Like you could see it on a
like
dessert
that's the
plate.
one you're good with. Like you walk in the donut shop at like 1 o'clock after lunch, and you
Correct.
grab one of those.
Exactly.
Yeah, I just like I said,
It's
this
bad
is
in
not,
cleanup, is what I'm saying.
Yeah, I just think it's definitely one of those where you're probably like that's your first donut you're getting out of the box, not your third. You know,
Yeah.
so.
Just some like honorable mention stuff. Anything we missed, like French crullers at
I don't know what that
I've
is.
never even had those.
Dunkin' Donuts. Those are pretty good. They're
I don't think I've
soft.
ever been to a Dunkin' Donuts.
I like their coffee more than their donuts, probably. I do like the French cruller, though. Good breakfast sandwiches. They're also a little cheaper, more budget friendly than Starbucks. I would say Bear Claw got left off when undrafted. You know, that could probably be a waiver wire pick.
I got made fun of by Jordan and Trent last time I brought up Blue Star. Have you guys ever eaten Blue Star
No, I
donuts?
haven't.
Those are really good. They're from Portland, their Oregon area, and they're really good. They have some really like blueberry bourbon basil. Ooh, they're just a good all around. Have you had that?
No, I haven't.
No. Mr. T's Delicate Donut in Modesto, California. That's a
Yeah.
good one. You haven't been there, Phil?
No,
but that's a
I
good
want
one.
to. Yeah.
Got ranked top 15 in the nation. Anything else that's kind of, feel like, hey, we missed that, like jelly filled went undrafted. There's either people who like love jelly filled or hate it. I don't feel like there's
about
many
custard?
in between.
That's the Boston cream is custard.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
I think that if you're getting a jelly filled donut, it's one of those things where you like, as a kid, I would get it if I wasn't wearing a shirt. You know what I'm saying? Like, because you have,
I see what you're saying.
do you know what I'm
Yes,
saying? Like
yes.
you're
You walk in the donut shop without a shirt?
no, you're like, it comes home and you're like, shoot, I got to take off my shirt. Cause it's like, it's jelly. There's powder everywhere. You're like watching football or whatever on Saturday morning. You know what I'm saying a little bit?
No.
Trent, do you?
I get it. Took me a while for it to like a second for it to click, but it's like, yeah,
It
you
took
don't
a couple
spell
shirts
jelly.
for Trent to remember that.
Yeah, I used to do this. That's why I don't order that one anymore.
Like, I understand what you're saying, but I never did that. Like, I don't get why you would do
That's
that.
a small glimpse into my childhood, Jordan. All right.
Everything makes a lot more sense now. What about like the chocolate with like are those peanuts? They aren't walnuts.
Oh, they're peanuts. Yeah, those are good.
Those
That's
are
what
good.
I thought you were
like
talking
that
about
one.
earlier. Yeah, that's a good one.
I like those. That one undrafted. I'm just trying to think of other stuff. But
I think those are it's just such a niche donut. Like you either like, I just would never get that. Like even if it's left even if it's the last one in the box, like I'm like,
Like I said, I am a very like
you
narrow. Like,
drafted
I don't,
donuts, Seth.
Yeah.
no, I did not say donuts. It's not donuts.
It's the Entenmann's. I will. There's not a donut that I will say no to, unless it has something unless it's like chocolate spice.
I
or
wouldn't
something
eat
like
the
that.
crumb donut that you guys like.
No.
I would say no to that. I'd leave that in the box. I'd rather just not eat a donut. I'm not a big maple bar guy. Like I just,
Not a fan, huh?
yeah.
I love that maple.
I'm a white sprinkle, sugar, glaze, like the Boston cream. I like the custard filling. Like if I had to go out and limit it,
Would you eat jelly filled?
probably not.
Yeah.
Yeah, the jelly. Yeah, you either love jelly or you don't. But I think that kind of does it
Yeah,
for honorable
definitely,
mentions.
definitely.
But anything else you want to say, Phil? You want to bless anyone with any other one-liners or
No.
donut?
It's going to be a
tips?
struggle for Phil tomorrow when he can't go to the donut shop, though.
It is going to be a struggle.
Yeah, my
and
mouth is
tomorrow,
watering now.
we should be clear. This is coming out on Thursday. Tomorrow
Yeah, so
is for us
yeah.
is
Oh,
New Year's,
yes.
the day after New
Wednesday
Year's.
on
second.
YouTube, Thursday on the pod.
Correct.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
the second the donut shop was not open.
Yeah, unfortunately.
Yeah. Well, anyways, guys, thanks for tuning in. As always, we'll have another draft for you next week. We'll see you on Monday. And as always, take care.
This has been another episode of the Fantasy Football Dudes podcast. Remember to rate, review, and follow. For more information, go to www.thefantasyfootballdudes.com. And remember, we are sorry for absolutely nothing.